The big game is fast approaching, but wait, you still haven't got your tickets. You've spent hours searching, but you're still confused about ticket prices. Time to stop searching. Visit ticketcompare.com. We compare ticket prices for all the popular leagues and tournaments for you. We work only with the most trustworthy sites, so you can have peace of mind when buying your tickets. Compare prices, buy tickets, get to the game. Ticketcompare.com. Buying tickets made simple.
You must be very proud of your players and the performance. Terrific.
Yeah. Good evening, good afternoon. Yeah, again, same like our last game in against Swansea. So take seriously, respect the competition, the Premier League. So Swansea, today West Ham, Huddersfield, Brighton, Southampton deserve to be who we were all the season. We will not be fair for one of them if we will come here just for have fun or holidays. Because the other, they are playing for relegation zones, and that's why to gain to respect for the opponents, for the future, and the club as well, we have to show who we are, and that's why the last 2 games, no goals, 9 goals, but a lot of chances, concede few. Teams they are so well defensively, and always it's tough to do it. We make a good performance, so that's why I'm delighted about what we have done today. I'm happy to next Sunday we'll receive the title, the Premier League, and the chance to be the best team all the history in England, the more points, and of course we're going to try to do it next Sunday.
How motivated are you by breaking the record of goals and points?
But first of all, they like to play football. They are professionals. Like you like to make articles, he likes to play football, and they want to play because the guys who are in the bench, they want to play, and that is the most important thing. And they play just because it's a job. They are an amateur guys in the terms they enjoy to train, they enjoy to play, and always you have to play for something. Once we won the Premier League, the target are the numbers. The way we play it always will remain there, but the numbers are there. And always the numbers we're going to achieve, one will be breaker. But they will not be easy. So they will have to play good to break the records they're going to break. And that's why it's good, to see something to fight or to fight each other and to achieve something.
Do you care personally about the numbers, or do you care more about the standard of football?
But the numbers, you have the numbers and now, and the numbers will be breakers and the numbers will disappear. So I said many times, we don't celebrate the moment we won champion. During 10 months we celebrated. Every single game when we played a good performance and won 3 points, we were happy. And next day, in the training sessions to prepare the next one, we were happier than for example, like season. And that is the reason why. So think just be happy when you leave the title there's no sense. And we did it many times. So at the end, the way we played, so numbers is facts. But the way we played, okay, for some people say, okay, we will enjoy watching that team during one season. And for other people say they didn't like. That is, it depends on the people. But the numbers are there, will be there for, hopefully, if we achieve one more victory, we will have 96, will be good. Sorry, guys.
You looked particularly unhappy with the penalty that wasn't given to
Yeah.
It looked pretty blatant. This seems to keep happening to him, doesn't it?
Yeah, but this pretty sure is not diving. That is the first reflection. The second one is the same action Robertson in Anfield second half. When Sterling go to byline, Robertson is a penalty in front. One guy, the lineup, is 3 meters in front of him or 2 meters when he don't want to concede. And go to Etihad with 3-1 or 3-0, it's a big difference. And it was the same one. I remember immediately that moment what happened in Anfield in that situation in the second half. Of course, don't misunderstand me. So Liverpool well deserve to go through and go to the semi-final. Hopefully for the English football, can go to the final. But it was the same. So it's so clear, the penalty. So I don't understand today. It doesn't matter. It's 4-1 or 4-0, 4-1 in that moment. Nothing happened. But when you play competitions and knockout games, when both teams are top, when the gap is so tight, this can make a lot of influence. The only way I learned in my past to don't be involved in that decision is play better. Is try to avoid the first goal from Criswell, the fantastic goal, because it's heads off, but we can avoid it. So in that situation, Laporte has to put the ball out, because it's a situation, in a dangerous situation, after one cross and after many situations. That is the only way we can improve for the future, and that we are targeted, we are focused to try to do it.
Do you think it's specific to Raheem now? Because it seems to happen to him more often to other players.
Yeah. There are a league is all the time is going to do diving, and sometimes it happens. But when you are in that situations, it's too clear, you know. But I don't know. It's a question for the referees.
Yeah.
Can I ask you about Raheem Sterling's development this season? I think he had 3 assists.
Yeah.
Today. He just looks more comfortable when he's in possession. He looks happier on the ball, and nothing is forced anymore.
Yeah. No, sometimes we judge him about he missed that goal, he missed again that shoot. But the amount of actions he create, the assists today, create false penalties because he's so fast, so quick, and sometimes unstoppable in that situations. And the most magnificent thing is he has 21 or 22 years old, so he's still focused and keep the desire to get him better, like a player, like understand the game, like a global. He's a guy who can inside, make a movement outside, dribblings, runs in behind. Still, he missed simple balls. He has to be more accuracy in these kind of things. But I think the gap, comparing last season was so good as well. But comparing, he's improved. And of course, we cannot judge Roger Sterling alone. So it's happened because they have his teammates around him. De Bruyne for his assists, so Fernandinho today for 2 or 3 passes. I think he understands better what we want to do, and he feels comfortable. And what I like the most, like a manager, is this kind of player, provide them as much balls as possible. So only my first target, like a manager, is don't forget they are football players, and they are football players to touch the ball. That is the reason why all the players, when grew up from the academy, 6, 7, 8, 9 years old, is because they like to play with the ball. And always we provide them is be in touch with the ball. And as much as possible, if he needs the ball to create one action, give them 10, 20, 25 to have more chances to create more. That is the reason why we're working together that period.
Obviously no Joe Hart today because he's not allowed to play. We're hearing that maybe West Ham won't take up the option to buy him. What's your understanding of Joe Hart's situation?
I think it was the toughest decisions I ever made since I am manager, because he's an incredible professional when we were together, and I think there's no doubt about his quality. So, but I am here in front of you for take a decision, and sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. We will know what's happening in the future, but I don't know what happened in that situation. I think West Ham is going to talk with the club, and now he's our player, and we're going. If he's not going to continue here next season, I don't know, but now is the first time I hear that information. So we are going to speak with the club, and we're going to take the right decision especially for him.
Last couple of guys. Pep, a lot of people are already looking to next season, and your team is so superior. There's the expression, don't mend it if it ain't broke. I don't know if you've heard that. But do you need to do much to your squad because you're so good? Do you need to actually change it that much?
No, don't worry. Like our club is just money. We're going to spend a lot of money in the next season as well. So maybe 1 billion or something like that. Don't worry.
That's my point. You don't need to.
We need it. Listen, it's the same question. For example, Chelsea 4 seasons ago, and after the next season it was not good. Leicester, okay, it was a magnificent what happened. So next season start everybody 0 points. Everybody. We don't play with 16 points in front like parties. Part would say it's so good, the prize a lot. Keep going. The mentality, winning. For the other side, you play in relaxed way in terms of, okay, we're already cheap, we're already champion, and the people have more confidence to do and to practice what normally does. So that's why. But no, we need something. We are to touch something in the team, but maybe 1, maybe 2, but I think no more than that. We need for the next season.
Yeah, just going back to Raheem, you said that he's obviously improved a lot, but it's down to the team as well. In terms of the World Cup, do you think he's going to be able to replicate those performances? Because I remember when you had Dani Alves at Barcelona, he was amazing right back, but when he was at Brazil, it wasn't quite the same.
No?
Do you think that it might be? I sort of get Dani Alves
Okay. Yeah, but that is a good lesson. Sometimes me, like a manager, you like a journalist, we analyze the players like himself. And you have to watch him with the context. Football is not attack, it's not defense, it's all together. Football, one player for analyze. If you analyze, tell me the skills from Sterling, we'll be agree. We know exactly what are his skills. But Sterling, with the other movement, that is a team. And that is what, I don't know, my colleague Gareth Southgate, it's going to tell. But it's good this player go to the World Cup with a high confidence, to express his quality. So it's good.
Last one, please, guys.
But obviously, you plays a fantastic game, fantastic football. What else can you add to the team in terms of the tactics or quality of the football?
Football is not unfinished business. Never.
1 point. What could be?
We came more clinical in front. The last 5-10 minutes was not good. The first half. For example, after 4-0, 65 minutes, we played, but we didn't have hungry enough to attack and score another one. Individual mistakes. Still, our fullback, sometimes we don't control the players inside. So many details you can improve. If done, I will not be here next season. If I feel we cannot do better, no sense. It's already done. But football is never finished. Always you can do something good. In general, I cannot say we are high. So in the level, the consistency during the season and amount of games was high, so high. And that's why it's the most difficult thing. So our strikers today, they have 22 years old average. So they are so young. They don't have experience. It's 20 guys for our squad. 20 will be the first time win the Premier League. We are not a team like you have 8 or 9 or 10 players in the past, like show, they know exactly what they have to do to win the Premier League. We are a young team in terms of many circumstances, and that is so important. 20 players never won the Premier League before, so that's why it's good. Just 5 players won before, and to pass what you have done in the past, you need 10, 9 or 10 or regularly more. So the target is next season we'll be ready, or we'll be able to keep this consistency, to go wherever we go with this discipline, to stay there. The recent past the Premier League, the teams were not able to do that. That is the challenge, if we're able to do that next season.